everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today I'm very excited to bring you a 3-ingredient truffles recipe. So delicious, so simple to make. They're just so creamy and perfect, and you can have them done in no time. So for sure is great for this time of year, Christmas, New Year's, hosting parties, but most definitely you can make these throughout the year anytime you want because they are that easy to make and that delicious. So let's go over the ingredients we'll be needing. Very simple, just 3 ingredients. So what I have here is 1/3 cup of cocoa, so just plain unsweetened cocoa. I have 1 can of sweetened condensed milk and 1 tablespoon of salted butter. Now, you can use unsalted butter as well. If you do use unsalted, just add in a pinch of salt, but most definitely optional. It is not necessary for the recipe. So now you're going to need a nice big frying pan, somewhere where you would usually saute things in, like something that size. So I'm going to bring you over to the stove and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now with our stovetop on medium-low heat, you want to just add in your ingredients. It's that easy. So sweetened condensed milk, and then I'm going to add in my cocoa. Now before adding in your cocoa, I do suggest you run it through a sieve just to make sure that the cocoa is nicely sifted, because you do not want any clumps of cocoa in your truffles. I mean, it isn't that big of a deal, but I think for presentation, most definitely it looks better if you sift your cocoa, because it always tends to have those little clumps in the cans of cocoa. Okay, so you most definitely want to add in your ingredients before you open your stove. So just make sure that all your ingredients are ready and prepared in your pan before you turn on your stovetop. And lastly, our butter. Okay, so we'll turn on our stove now, medium-low. And now you need to keep an eye on this because it will burn in an instant. You need to make sure that you continuously stir the ingredients. Make sure everything is always nicely incorporated and mixed nicely together. If you need to get your whisk, you can gently use your whisk, maybe a rubber whisk, if you notice that you have a few clumps, so you can do that as well as the process goes along. Okay, so it's been only a few minutes, and after mixing my ingredients together, I just kept stirring it constantly until it has come to this nice thick consistency. You'll notice when you run your spatula like this that it doesn't come together quickly, so it takes time to come together, which means your mixture is done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place this on a plate, place it in our fridge, and we're going to leave it there for about an hour or so until our truffle mixture is nice and firm and we can make little truffles with it. Okay, so we'll turn off our stove and place it on a plate. Now let's refrigerate for about an hour or so, or until it is nice and firm to the touch and ready to make our truffles. Okay, so my truffles have been in the fridge for a little over an hour and a half. Now they are nice and firm to the touch, the mixture. So now just with some clean hands, you can use a tablespoon and just scoop out little truffles, like little balls in the size that you like. So you can make them as big or as small as you like, most definitely up to you. Depending on the size will most definitely impact on the amount you will have in the final result. So I can't tell you exactly how many you will have. It all depends. But I'm going to be using my little tablespoon ice cream scoop here, and I'm just going to scoop some out. It is a very thick mixture. So, all right, and now you want to make sure that your hands have a little bit of non-stick spray, just a little bit, or a little bit of softened butter, just to make sure you can handle the chocolate truffle without it sticking all over your hands. So before we do that, I just want to show you, I have some sweetened shredded coconut here, which I will be rolling my truffles in. And I also have some finely chopped, that I chopped here, walnuts and almonds. So most definitely up to you what you want to roll yours in. There are endless possibilities. You can even roll it in some cocoa as well. So that is totally up to you. Okay, so now I'm just going to scoop some out here, roll it up. All right, so you have a nice little truffle here. And you're just gonna take whatever you are rolling your truffles in and just place it in there and roll it around until it is all nicely coated. Simple as that. I'll show you while I dip one in the nut mixture here. And my hands are greased with some non-stick spray, so that is super important. Okay, got that. Okay. I'm going to continue on making my truffles, and I'll meet you back here as soon as I'm done. Okay, so this recipe gave me 21 truffles, as you can see here. Now, my family does prefer the coconut truffles, but I did make some of the mixed nuts one because it is really delicious too. Now, you can most definitely use whatever you like to coat them, and that would be just as delicious, but I just wanted to show you how I like to make them. So now we are ready to try one. They are simply perfect, so creamy and so wonderful in the middle, and it's just amazing. I really hope you guys give these a try. Now, just one thing, after making your truffles, make sure you always keep them in the fridge until you are ready to serve them. So whenever they're not being eaten, just keep them refrigerated and they will be perfectly fine. So that's about it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. And don't forget to share the recipe with your family and friends and enjoy it. Enjoy this wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. And I really hope you guys give them a try. You will love them. So I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.